All in all, this has taken me 18 minutes to set up. As you guys can see on my mini map, all of them are going to come through here. I get a pretty deep shot too, so I can shoot the zombies that are spawning farther away, allowing me to get these guys spawning all the time, spawning literally 24/7. YouTube, what is up? We're back in business, and oh my goodness, we're making a guide for Vanguard. Jeez. If I helped you guys get Dark Aether and Cold War, I'm so glad I could help do that. I'm here again to do it this year, and we're not going to waste any time, so let's get straight to the good shit that you guys came here for. Today, I'm just going to be using an assault rifle, but general rule of thumb for everything, I'm going to discuss camos that are important that we focus on, and other camos that aren't that will complete themselves as we do this. Now, in this game, we need a ton of kills. We need 4,000 zombie kills, as well as 4,000 pack-a-punch kills. Now, we're also going to need 2,000 eliminations with 7 attachments equipped. These 3 are going to be the longest ones. We're going to do them all together, so as soon as you can, put 7 attachments on your weapon, and today's video is going to show you how to get those 4,000 kills as fast as possible. Now, other than that, we're going to have small camo challenges like getting 800 critical kills. This will happen as we get our 4,000 kills, especially in the spot that I'm going to show you. We need 10 rapid kills 50 times. This happens in 2 seconds. 2,000 kills as a result of an equipped covenant. Now, don't trip about this one. Again, we're going to take covenants that make our weapons stronger, so we'll get those 2,000 kills easy breezy beautiful, and then 20 kills without getting hit 20 times. Same old, super easy stuff. We can get those done easy. We're gonna need 100 eliminations of Boom Shreer. Now that's those red guys that explode. I'm gonna show you how you can get those done in one game, and then we need 20 eliminations of the big guy. Now this will happen naturally as well, doing the same strategy that I'm going to show you to get those 100 eliminations on the red glowing bomb dudes. One more pro tip before we jump into the game: I love putting a silencer on my weapon because getting 4,000 zombie kills requires a ton of my gun shooting. Now that noise is going to get extremely annoying in your ear, and as a pro who grinds zombies camos, I promise you there's nothing better you can do than put on a silencer. If you really want to, you can turn on some damage or fire rate or whatever you want to do, but I suggest a silencer. Little pro tip, just saying. Okay, so spawning into the game, we're going to have our first 3 portals, obviously inside Stalingrad. Now, we are going to take the portal that is going to unlock Von List's office. It's going to allow us to do the round-based mode. So we're going to do that one first, kill some of the zombies while that's happening, get some extra points. What we are trying to do is get anywhere from round 7, 8 to like 11 or 12 as soon as possible. Again, it doesn't matter, just stick with the thing. We just want to fly through these first rounds. And with that done, we'll head back. And with this area of the map opening, in a perfect world, hopefully now that we've had a shuffle of these portals, we don't have the one that we're looking for just yet. It looks like we got the part of the map that we're gonna want. Don't tell me it's harvest. Okay, it's blitz, so we're all right. Now, after you've done your first portal, these should theoretically stay kind of locked. The area of the map right here should stay the same. All that's going to change is that blitz above it. Now, what we're looking to get is harvest on that area of the map. That image is going to take us into this part of the game. Not sure if you guys can tell, but looking inside there, you can see that rubble going up the steps. And as we know, that's in the stamina up area. We want harvest in there. That's the best spot in the game. Because we don't have that yet, we're just going to move closer to getting our round base done. We're just going to move into the office so we can head upstairs and get those rounds kicked up to where the zombie spawns will be a little bit faster and more often, because we want more zombies to shoot at more than we would have at round like 4. So again, same shit, different day. Just get these done as fast as you can. All right, as we finish up the last rune here, we'll head back to Stalingrad. Something I want to point out as well is in these earlier rounds, when you go in through these portals, you might get access to the map that you didn't have without doing a portal. So for example, if I would have gotten put in this room, I would be buying that speed cola. And the reason I'd want to buy that is because when I return to Stalingrad, I'm now going to need to do a portal in order to get in there and buy that perk, right? So there's really 3 perks that we're going to care about, and that's going to be Diabolical Damage, the yellow one, Juggernog, the red one, and Speed Cola, that green one that I just showed you. I like to get each of them to at least tier 2. We don't need them much higher than that for what we're doing today, but just to show you guys again, after I finish that, this portal is going to remain the same. That area of the map, the one that we're looking for, isn't going to change. It's still a blitz. We don't want that. We want harvest. And before I jump into round base, I'd like to try and have enough money for Pack-a-Punch, so we're going to do one last portal before we go up into Von List's office. Also, while you're inside your round 3 portal, your boom, the big red Shreer guys are going to start spawning. Now remember, we need 100 of those kills. So every time we see one of these guys, we want to chase him down and kill him because we got to get 100. We'll finish up this last rune. Again, all we're doing is flying. I know the beginning of this is super easy, but I'm just showing you guys how to get it done quickest before we get into the actual strategy. Now that this area of the map's going to open up here, we're going to run in here and grab Speed Cola because we are going to want that. And remember, now that we're past round 3, the red guys are going to start spawning. So this is at this point when I like to run around the map trying to find them. So all the areas where zombies spawn in Stalingrad, after round 3, you guys are going to want to run to to each of those little hives and kill every zombie that's there. Now remember, while we're trying to get all this set up, we still need 4,000 kills with our weapon Pack-a-Punch. After you guys Pack-a-Punch, also keep an eye out on your covenants for anything that might make your weapon better. Now also, I rolled the Bloodlust covenant, which is going to allow me to do more damage and heal when I do melee attacks. Now in this game, as we can see, you can melee super fast. Now a popular strategy right now is doing exactly what I'm doing, but also meleeing, and it's not my biggest thing. I like shooting my gun more. I feel like I cut down about 30 minutes of my strategy by doing what I'm doing, so you guys can do that if you need to, but just remember what I'm showing you today. We're trying to buff up our gun as much as we can. Now if we go check the area of the map that again we need over here, it looks like it's the right picture and we got harvest, but we're only at round 4, so I'm actually going to jump up into round base where, don't worry, that thing will stay the same. We're gonna kill some more red guys while we're here. There's another guy right there and another one. Awesome. Another one. Holy cow. See, this is why you guys chase the zombies at Stalingrad, because a lot of the red guys will spawn. All right, so I'm at round 4 going into round based up here. Now I just want you guys to pay attention that I don't have Juggernog and I don't have anything. I don't have armor. I don't have anything, but it'll be fine. All we're going to do once we enter the round based mode is I like to come down this stairwell here, and then this little nook of a room is going to have one tiny window where each round 1 or 2 zombies at the start might come through here. That's literally it. So it looks like I got a red guy. Other than the one zombie that might off spawn right there, it's a nice little path that's going to allow us to shoot at heads of zombies that are coming from a deep route here, close left, as well as right down the stairwell. And if I need to, we can also peek left and kill some of the zombies that sometimes get stuck at that barrier. So all we're gonna do is fly through these first 3 rounds, and then we're gonna go back to Stalingrad. So I'll talk to you guys when we're ending that. And once we jump into round base, we're gonna start to get those elite zombies that come with a machine gun. So the second we... Oh, he's got hacks. He's shooting me through the floor. What the fuck? The second I can, I'll use my ring of fire on him. Bro, that guy has walls for real. Straight up. We'll take care of that guy. There we go. And there is our last zombie before we can exfil again. So we're going to immediately do that and head back to Stalingrad, like I said. So this is going to put us right at that round 7 where we can start doing it if we want. So if I get harvest here, I'm going to take it. Oh, we got a harvest, baby. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. So now I am missing out on some things, and I am at the low end of what zombie spawns will be because it's only round 7, right? It's not round 11. It's not round 10 or 12. So at this point, all we're going to try and do, because that is where we're going to stay until we finish those 4,000 kills. We are going to try and make our weapon and things as strong as possible with what we've got. So let's just say right here, I didn't get harvest and it was another one. I might just take this portal, go to round 8, try and get this to re-roll back into harvest again, get some more money, buy perks, whatever. Let's say best case scenario, you have the picture, right? The part of the map that we want, but it's at this location. I love when it's here because all that's back here is stamina. If I can open up this portal instead, let's say they were switched, that way I can go get diabolical damage and Juggernog. Again, things that are just going to help me, not necessarily required, but that's just going to help me get stronger, right? It doesn't matter. Regardless, I'm at round 7. I can totally go for it. It's totally fine. And I can pick up the Bloodlust thing just to show you guys the melee and constantly deal more damage to enemies in a larger area. Awesome. We'll grab that too. We might even come over here and level up our Ring of Fire as much as we can. Why not? Other than that, we're going to Pack-a-Punch a second time. That's going to let us do more damage, obviously. We'll grab a second tier of armor just because we're not going to be moving when we do this. Now we're going to jump into Harvest and we're ready. We're ready to go for it. Now, when the Sin Eater spawns, we're going to get through the first 2 as fast as we can. So kill the zombies normally, deposit your runestones until we can complete the first 2. All right, there's our runestones. So we'll complete the first one, deposit all that. The next Sin Eater is going to spawn in the middle here. So we'll just stand by this. Again, get our 5 runestones. Don't forget to kill all the red guys that we can. This might feel a little chaotic without Jug and stuff, but it's okay. Remember, this game specifically, I wasn't able to open the portal to go get Juggernog or anything. So we're just going to take it a little easier. All we're doing is getting those runestones, right? That's all that matters. We can even ignore the elite. You guys are going to need to get 20 of those kills to finish that camo challenge. I don't have to do that, so we're just going to skip this just to show you guys what you should be doing. Now, that last Sin Eater is going to spawn down here, and a lot of people that do the melee challenge will stand right here. They'll kind of just stand by that door, but my favorite spot in this game, and I might have to force respawn these zombies a little bit. When I come over onto this side, there will be no zombies spawning behind and to the right of me. All of these zombies are going to spawn in a straight line, all coming from this portal right here. Once this last straggler dies, we shouldn't see any more on the right. As you guys can see on my mini map, all of them are going to come through here. I get a pretty deep shot too, so I can shoot the zombies that are spawning farther away, allowing me to get these guys spawning all the time, spawning literally 24/7. Again, when the elites come, just use a Ring of Fire, spray the guy down, shoot him in the head for some critical damage. There we go. All in all, this has taken me 18 minutes to set up. I've been recording in game since the game actually started for 18 minutes. Now at this point, right, I have 300 eliminations. I am going to be playing until I get to those 4,000 and complete all of my camo challenges, right? Look at this. I mean, if you're in trouble, you can back up quite a bit. I mean, if you're in more trouble, you just come back here. You reset a little bit. A zombie might spawn on the right because you left the area, but who cares? Like, it's one zombie. All of them are going to be back here. It's amazing. It's perfect. Now, this is unequivocally the best thing that you can do in the game. From round 7 to 12, get to harvest on this part of the map, and then playing in this spot. All the zombies are going to spawn here. You don't need to move. You can sit here and do this for an hour to an hour and a half and complete all 4,000 of your zombies kills. There's just nothing more efficient. The only thing that makes this a little more efficient is if you're able to get into a higher round. Let's say at round 10, you were able to take this path and get it. Then the zombies are obviously going to be a little bit faster, spawn more often and things like that. But regardless, it doesn't matter. Once you get to where you're at round 7, go for it. My favorite way of doing that is playing one 3-round session of round-based to get to a little bit of a higher round, and then trying to get harvest on this spot of the map. That's it. That's all you gotta do. If you've been playing along with me or feel like you might have been struggling to get harvest on this spot of the map, and let's say it's at round 15 or you got it at round 3 and you're not sure what to do, at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you guys each and every harvest location in all the areas of the map that are my favorites. I'll show you those. You can do this on other areas. This is just the best spot out of all the maps, so I'll show you those. And you guys get the point. The round's not gonna change. The difficulty's not gonna change. You don't really run out of ammo because they drop a ton all the time, and if they do, you just go buy more right here. It's, you know, that's it. You can point farm, you can kill farm, you can XP farm, you can do anything that you want. Nothing's gonna change. It'll stay like this for as long as you want to stay here. For an hour, 24 hours, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock gold on this gun. I'm gonna keep playing. You guys know the drill. Let's jump to some of those other spots just in case you're playing harvest on the other maps. All right, so getting into harvest on Shino Numa, so same exact thing. We are gonna go through our first 2 Sin Eaters. So just get your rune stones collected on those first 2, and then I'll show you where to go for the 3rd spot. All right, there's the 2nd one. So now we'll head over to the 3rd. These zombies aren't gonna come super fast, but this is a nice lineup that's gonna keep every shot at a head so you can get your critical kills done. And if any zombies are lagging, you have this nice little window here that you can kind of peek out the left and shoot too. So win-win. Now, as we head over into Hotel Royale, same exact thing, fly through the first 2 Sin Eaters. We're gonna come up here to the 3rd Sin Eater, and we're gonna come up on top of the little roof here and stand to the left of these boxes. That's gonna make a walkway for these guys to line up their heads and walk at you in a straight line. They spawn from both sides down here on the left and the right, and there's not a way to get both of them to stop spawning on one of those sides. So the best thing I've found is if you want to do it on this map, come up here, stand right to these boxes, let them walk in a straight line. On the higher rounds, they'll be moving faster. Again, remember, it's round 4, so it is pretty much just the only spot on this map that's going to allow you to get them to walk through the same area. So go ahead and use this if you guys want to use it on this part of the map. And then our last harvest location. Now, in this part of the map, if you head over to the left down here, all the way at the end of the hallway, there will kind of be a spot that you can stand that the zombies are going to weirdly throw things at you. Now, sometimes they might get in there and able to get a whack on you, but they're definitely not going to play as well as the boom shriekers or whatever they're called, those red guys that explode. They're not going to get up next to you. So regardless on whether or not this is fixed and the zombies don't hit you, you're obviously going to have to deal with dipshit down there. You're going to have to shoot him. Don't mind me accidentally almost going down while trying to talk. But regardless, if you stand right next to the door when it's open, you're really not going to have any problems. So just let that zombie open that door there, and all the zombies are going to come from this hallway or just here on your left. Now, again, remember, this is just the best spot in the game. If you guys want to try it out, you can see me using it on stream yesterday. I'm not kidding you when I say I finished my STG in like an hour. It didn't even get to an hour and a half and I finished all 4,000 of my kills. So don't trip, give it a shot. If this video helped you out, let me know what you guys think. Leave a like on it and share it with your boys. Again, I know this zombies isn't the most popular thing right now, but we're going to jump on the train while it's dying. And if it starts going back up, go up with it. So again, interact with the video in any way that you can. It helps the video get to people who haven't had the chance to hear about us yet. And the channel's a year old, man, and we're a year old and we're trying to grow. We're trying to make it. So I love you guys. Thanks so much for the support. If you've made it to the end of the video, thanks so much to anyone who hangs out in the live stream. It's just been so dope to stick around. Have a kick-ass day if you're just starting it. Sleep well if you're just ending it, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.